And we're continuing to track the fallout from this latest swipe of wintry weather. Still dealing with some of those tricky roads as we get into this morning, but we're going to try to bust up the leftover cloud cover. We're done with the freezing drizzle, the sleet, the snow, but still in those gloomy skies as we wake up this morning. Looking a lot better going forward, especially as we get into this weekend. Here's the latest look, though, as we go into this afternoon. Still dealing with that cloud cover all throughout this morning, trying to break it up by this afternoon. If we can, we'll get those temperatures closer to 30 degrees. If we can't, though, it's going to be more so the mid-20s here as we go throughout our Friday, and even as we get into this evening, a little bit slower to cool off quite as much. We'll eventually make it back into the teens, but still, by 7 o'clock looking okay. Traffic tracker, though, as we go throughout this morning, still some of those lingering slick spots should be improving as we go throughout the day, as some of that treatment gets into some warmer temperatures. I think that might be the most important thing as we go into this afternoon. Tonight, though, falling back into the teens, so going to have to watch out for a little bit of that refreezing to happen as we get into the overnight period. But by Mardi Gras, a lot of celebrations on Saturday, including a parade in Columbia. Going to be a little chilly to start, but we're at least moving in the right direction, and it's going to be a brighter start to the weekend, and we'll hang on to that sunshine. Look at that. Low 50s by Sunday, and we're continuing that trend as we go forward into next week. We're also going to be tracking a little bit of a quieter trend here, and this is why. Let's look at those jet stream winds and watch what happens. That one big jet stream kind of breaks apart into two, and when that typically happens, a lot of the storm tracks going to be favoring north and south of us. We're kind of left high and dry in the middle, kind of like the median of a highway as we get into this upcoming week. I think we do a pretty good job at hanging on to kind of that setup throughout much of the week. So there's not a whole lot in terms of meaningful rain chances. In fact, there aren't any over the next 7 days. That ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast finally kind of the way you draw it up, as we've gotten into a bit of an active stretch these past few weeks, a nice quiet one to get us into a new month, looking at temperatures back into the 50s by Sunday and holding in the 50s throughout much of next week.